Hi, I'm Niamh ALA, CEO of AINTHUS, the National Adult Learning Organisation in Ireland, wishing our counterparts down under, Adult Learning Australia, a very happy 60th birthday. Especially a big hello to my friend and colleague Jenny McCaffer. We met last year, made a great connection, and look forward to working with you in the future. And also to the President, Annette Foley, and especially as well to Barry Golding, who helped celebrate 50 years of AINTHUS last year. I'm here in the centre of Dublin, in the St Stephen's Green, wishing you well, the land of saints and scholars, but obviously educational inequality is a big issue, so I want to talk about a vision for adult learning, how we can get there, and the importance of membership or peak bodies in working together for educational equality for all adults. So we'll take a trip around Dublin. I'm starting off here with James Joyce and my son, who's going to say a little few words now. Arnie.
Hi!
I'm standing outside the Mansion House in Dublin, where we held our first National Adult Learner Forum back in 2016. I think this is a really important point to make because learner voice is absolutely essential for really effective grassroots informed advocacy. And we really see that as key for adults being able to define what they need, how it should be offered to them. In a way, at Trinity College Dublin, an elite university, educational inequality is a real issue in Ireland. The lifelong learning participation rate is around 10.5%, but for people who left school early, it's around 3%. And our vision in AINTHUS is that everybody can aspire to engage in education at any time in their lives. And what we hope is that people will be emboldened to see it as their right, to have their voice heard, and we see that primarily our job is ensuring that those who are the focus of policy are really at the table and their voice is heard. I'm standing on Pearse Street around the corner from Trinity College. The reason I'm standing here is I want to talk a little bit about community education in Ireland. There's a family resource centre just down the road, and it offers a really inclusive form of education that is open to all. It's really inspired by Freirean philosophy and bringing that inclusive pedagogy, which is based on dialogue, seeing what people are at, to the table. AINTHUS runs a community education network of over 120 organisations across Ireland, and we see this as a really important method for engaging people in adult learning at any time in their lives. And in our final trip around Dublin, we're here at the Dáil, the Irish Parliament, as we ask ourselves a question: how do we get adult education on the political agenda? What we found as the most effective thing is to work with allies in academia, in further education, higher education, where we can leverage our influence, where we can strive collectively for education. So I'm going to end my presentation at my own home, which is my home office, and thinking about the adult learners who are engaging learning in a very different way now, online if they have a laptop, or indeed access to Wi-Fi or technological skills. But I feel very positive about, as we know, adult educators are incredibly innovative and have found ways to support learners to engage in a dialogic process that builds on their lived experiences, that creates peer learning communities, which we know are, the social aspect of learning is so important. So going forward, what we're hoping is to maintain that broad purpose of adult learning. Adult learning is a tool to address the big social challenges that we face, whether it's climate change, the rise of the right, and racism that has really been brought up and demonstrated, unfortunately, that we've seen the last number of months, of creating really good educational experiences for everybody, that gives them an opportunity to fulfill their educational aspirations, whether it's to move into employment, for their own personal development, and holding on to that broader purpose of learning. So the value of being part of a peak body is that you have your Irish cousins here in AINTHUS, the supporters of Adult Learning Australia. We share in your achievements and your struggles, and the value of the collective to create a really strong movement where adult learning is seen as a right, and that we create an emboldened adult learning community where we start to really advocate and have our voices heard to ensure that every adult can get the best possible education experience. So unfortunately, I couldn't be there in the person. I hope I get to see you again, and just to know that we're going to work and support the work that you do over the next number of years in any way that we can. So I just want to say a final goodbye to Jenny McCaffer and to President Annette Foley. Wish you very all the very best for the next 60 years. Bye.